Hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. In our previous class, we have discussed about distance and displacement and understood what a distance and displacement is and what are the key differences between a distance and displacement. Today, the topic we will be talking about is speed, velocity, and acceleration. So let's move on. Speed and velocity. So first of all, many people think that speed and velocity are the same thing. Yeah, in our practical life, we use them as the same thing. But according to physics, according to mathematics, or according to logical reasoning, like speed and velocity are totally different thing. So let us move to what speed is. Speed is the rate of change of distance, which means speed is the rate of change of distance, which means speed indicates in a second or a unit time how much distance can be covered by a body. And by speed there as this is associated with distance, and distance is a scalar quantity, so as this is a scalar, speed is also a scalar, because speed gives us only the magnitude, but there is no specific direction for speed. And whenever we get only magnitude, that's a scalar quantity, as we have already mentioned in some of our previous lectures. So this is what speed is. So now move on to how do we find speed. So this formula for speed is speed equals to distance by time. So when we divide the distance by the time taken, that's a speed. For example, let's do an example mathematics. Like this is a car, right? Like just imagine that's a car. My drawing is not so well good. So that's a car. It has covered a distance of 100 meter in 10 seconds. So what we have, distance and 10 seconds, which means time. So what is the speed of this car? So the speed will be like it's just a moving that's just a moving car, like it has covered a certain distance, so this will be speed equals to distance by time. So 100 by 10 is equals to 10 meter per second. So the speed of this car turns out to be 10 meter per second. Now move on to velocity, our another topic for today's class. It's velocity. So what is a velocity? So velocity is the rate of change of displacement. That's not the rate of change of distance, is the rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement. As this displacement is already mentioned, which means it will have a direction, and when there will be direction, it will be a vector quantity. So is velocity. So whenever we talk about velocity, there is a specific direction, but in speed there is no specific direction mentioned for finding out anything. We don't have any direction in speed, but we have direction in velocity. So that's like, that's looks same, but that's actually not the same, as we have understand today. So first of all, let's do a recap. So I will just give some differences between speed and velocity, velo and speed. So speed is rate of change of displacement, and this is the rate of change of distance. It's a vector quantity, and speed is a scalar quantity. And direction is, it has direction, no direction. And if we talk about values, that's the basic differences between velocity and speed. So now let's move on to something interesting. Have you ever imagined that speed, or not speed, velocity can be in negative value or not? Yes, it can be negative value. Suppose in A, this is point A and B, a body travels from here 10 meter, then goes back further, that's total of 15, that means this is 5. See, now what's the displacement of this body? The displacement of this body will be like this -5, because it has totally, like, this one is the full going and return, and then he goes backward, which means the displacement is -5 meter. So if we need to find out the velocity of that object, that will comes out to be a minus, which means the velocity can be in negative value, but speed is always in positive value. So I hope you guys understand what speed and velocity is. And now move on to acceleration. So acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity. That means in a second, like in a definite time, what is the change of velocity of a traveling body. So, and to find out acceleration, the formula is initial velocity, sorry, my bad, it's final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So that is indicates what is the change of speed or velocity of a specific body, like is it decreasing or increasing. Like that's the only thing about acceleration. And also acceleration can be negative when there is like the value of this turned out to be minus, and in that case the acceleration will be negative. So thank you everyone for watching today's video. If anyone have any confusion or have any problem, maybe any kind of questions, you can ask in the comment box or reach out to me to my Gmail at 23 at the So thank you everyone for watching today's video, and bye bye.